ladies and gentlemen, at this juncture to welcome you to this press conference where we are setting the pace for 2017 as Busha 2018 for Busha 54 races. As enshrined in our vision as Busha 54 races, that is to see and have a peaceful, prosperous and united people of Africa and the world. We have gathered here to further champion our mission, and partly to take from our mission is to promote peace and unity through education, arts, culture, music and sports. Busha 54 races for peace and unity is a citizen-driven initiative with aim to encourage individuals to take responsibility for peace and development in general, poised to educate and promote peace through arts, sports, music, culture, to engage and enroll individuals and institutions to actively promote peace and to pledge for peace, unity, accountability, responsibility at all levels of society. That includes the citizens, institutions, also the government. We are challenging Africa to lead the way in peace and unity with sporting activities that will transform lives, initiatives that seeks to unify disintegrated voices, full of love and passion. Transformation comes with responsibility, that's what we believe. And we are starting and mirroring the future as we launch the second phase in Zimbabwe with an extraordinary vision: 54 countries, 54 races, all on Africa Day, all for peace and unity. The Zimbabwe chapter of 54 races was launched on 25 May 2017 at National Sports Stadium, and they attracted more than 600 participants. It was a family event with best Zimbabwean artists performing and an opportunity for everyone to partake. We had 5 kilometer, we have also 10 kilometer, that was in 2017. We had 21 kilometer, we had 42 kilometer. There was also track and field events. The event was sponsored by Busha Investments Group, that is based in South Africa. This year, 2018, Busha 54 races for peace and unity in Africa. We will celebrate the 54 nations at Africa Day and in Africa by 54 kilometer race, 10.54 kilometer and 5.4 kilometer fun run. It is also important to note that we have decided May. The Champion Peace Pledge dinner will also follow on the 26th of May to create a platform for peace stakeholders, the government, the citizens, but at the same time honoring the winners of our Peace Pledge Marathon and the Peace Pledge Games. Ladies and gentlemen, let me go to disintegrated information with regards to how we are going to conduct this year Peace Pledge Marathon and the Peace Pledge Games. We are expecting 1,100 to 1,200 runners for the Peace Pledge Marathon. This will include professional runners, the amateurs, the students, fitness enthusiasts, and well-wishers. On the cyclists, as I have mentioned before that we are including the cyclists for this year, we are expecting at least 100 cyclists. Then on the golf, we are expecting 120 to 150 golfers. And this will include professional golfers. And doing this, we also value the importance of stakeholders. We are going to do with the government of Zimbabwe, the corporates, the development partners, the Ngo community, which are NGOs, sporting fraternity, winners of the golf marathon, cyclists. That is, all of them, they'll become stakeholders on our dinner. Then the peace ambassadors. The Peace Pledge Games and the dinner that is going to be done in May. Some of the things that we need to take into account is day 1, which is 25 May. The marathon, we are going to partner with Athletics Association of Zimbabwe, which is NAS. Most of you are aware that last year We have also partners with NAS on our inaugural Busha 54 races Peace Pledge Marathon, and they are also going to be our partners for the marathon this year. So the marathon will begin at 5:30 and will also end at 12:30, that is on 25. Then on cycling, it will be also at Alexander Sports Club. It is starting at 8 a.m. That way cycling begins and ending at 1 o'clock, which is the cyclone ends. And we are doing it with the Zimbabwe Cycling Federation. Then on the golf club, we are going to do it. We are going to start at 10 a.m. Also, we are going to partner with the Zimbabwe Professional Golfers Association. As I have talked before, that after we have done this on 25, we are going to host a dinner where the prizes will be given for the winners that have won the day before. Also, a platform and opportunity for different stakeholders to come and speak about sports. And we are also working with the Ministry of Sports to make sure that we take this discourse further. Ladies and gentlemen, sports unify people and help to bridge some of the social gaps among people. Hence the establishment of National Peace Pledge Marathon and the Peace Pledge Games in Zimbabwe. It is one step towards a holistic destiny, a destiny that brings people food on people's lives. As Busha 54 races, we value that sports is an asset towards transforming people's lives, including livelihood. A destiny that brings hope to talented young people, a future that is pinnacled on hope, love, and unity. We categorically state where there is no peace, there is no life. Where there is no life, there is no future. Hence we equate peace to development. I would like to take this opportunity to thank you, and also as you are seeing, I have the colleagues that are with me here. We have Stephen Mujingi, and we've got Simon from the from Cyclists, and they are also going to be sharing some notes towards this press conference, $1,000 US, and we are going also to be awarding the prizes from number 1 to number 10 as we did last year. Why number 1 to number 10? There are some talented artists. Yes, usually there is gold, there is silver, there is bronze. But we as Busha are going further to say, what about taking the top 10 and award them? But also not in terms of recognition of finance, but we also try to link them to other opportunities and also some regional platforms that they want to participate. As you know that there are other regional platforms in terms of sports. Then also you are going to see that we have different categories. Answering also his questions, the Paralympics. We are going also to have the 2 categories. Is their category that is going to have the same prizes with the all the athletes. Also, what is important to note is we also have categorized to say we have men and female in terms of promoting female participants. The male participants, they participate on their own, and the female participants and also the Paralympians. Then for other, also in terms of other prizes, yes, we are going to be giving prizes. And also reckon in terms of whatever the gesture that we can give in terms of artists from Busha in terms of writing. Thank you for that question. As I have said in my presentation, if you look at last year, we concentrated much on the running, athletics, marathon, and field events, and we were partnering with NAS. So our way of, actually I can say our modus operandi is when we are partnering, we don't do that in isolation. We have to work with the existing body that is there. I've mentioned the Zimbabwe Professional Golfers Association for golf. I've mentioned Zimbabwe Cycling Federation. So we work with these boards because our intention is not us, but trying to promote within the existing structures that are there. So this is what we call the provided that platform. So my answer is yes, we are working with the federation, and we will continue to work with the different departments. I was also mentioned working with the ministry itself. We are going to see that on the even part of the program. Last year, the minister was represented by the permanent secretary, right? Yes. But this year we have gone further to say through NAS, they are part of the planning processes for this, because this is a national event.
I might just add something there, that in any event you cannot organize a game or a sport without involving the motherboard. For instance, you can't organize an international friendly match for football without involving ZIF. It's not possible. So the Federation of Cyclists had to be engaged and involved.
Okay, thank you for that. Right now, I'm privy to share the ongoing, continuing for the marathon, because for the other discipline, we are still negotiating with the federations as we are speaking and the golfers. Apart from the costs that are there for administration, the price is still stayed at 20,000 for marathon. So that month we promised that we still keep the 20,000 prices for all the marathon. Then, since we have increased other disciplines, we are going to hear from other sports federations to say what are their budgets. But we are trying to keep that excellence in terms of what Nas said, to say for the past years there's not been that kind of prizes in terms of both the marathon or games. So we are trying to even surpass the region in terms of the prizes, to motivate young people, to motivate the athletes.
Maybe as a follow-up, we're still going to maybe for our colleagues who have disabilities. We know in the past they've been getting a raw deal where they've not been getting, if it comes first, probably gets less than that.
Actually, after the first marathon, their federation, their associations, we had several meetings with them, and they raised that to say, even in terms of promotion. So this year, we've involved that to say the prizes, if the one which wins in the whatever main marathon, will be the same prize with the people that are living with disability and the Paralympics. But if you look at last year, we had a 25 main marathon and field events. But if you look at our calendar, we went further to support the running in terms of the administration, the trainings, and the bringing especially experts in sports. Both sports, like what you said, it's not an event. So that's why you see last year, we went further to say, yes, we've supported 25 men. But I think there are more than 4 to 5 events that we went further in communities to support. And let me also say that we have also those events. Besides the golf event that is happening on 25 May, we have other that are coming. Besides athletics, we still consider the clubs, we still consider the institutions that come to us to say we have this program, and we will see how best we can partner. Because ours is not sponsorship, ours is partnership. And you know what partnership means according to Busan principles. It's equal partnership, it's respect, it's accountability, it's mutual cooperation for delivery.
About the JM Busha, all the programs that they have. I'm going to take athletes, the young runners from where I grew up, and I'll bring them down for that race. Because talent, people who come to know that talent can survive by talent. Survive. Sport can make you survive like a minister. Just a sportsman. So I'm happy that now talent, they can come now to improve people's lives, like especially like young ones in rural areas there. So I'm very happy. I don't want young ones to go the way I get to sport. So it's going to be straight for them. It's going to be their advantage. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
It's 2 weeks before Comrades Marathon. So I'm going to run that race. I'm going to participate. So that I will go to Comrades Marathon, the race space in July. So I will take part in that race, running that race. Because I will prepare for Comrades. It will be my last long time before Comrades.
Deserve a bit of credit in respect of our promotion of sports such as cycling. Although the Zimbabwe Cycling Federation has always been in existence, but one I think would be forgiven to say that it is not so well known is because cycling is sort of a more expensive sport than football or a marathon, because a marathon runner only needs maybe his shoes and himself. But in respect of cycling, one needs the helmet, one needs the bicycle, one needs the proper attire, which is not very affordable in our country. But I think that our coming in will assist in promoting the sports and getting that sport to be also known. You know that I was giving an example before we began that if it's cricket or if it's basketball, people will be just in an enclosure, so that the person who is in Fagos will not know that there's a game of cricket that is being played at Prince Edward. But if it's cyclists, it means that the cyclists actually go to the people. That also helps in promoting the sport. So those are just my few words in respect of only cycling. Those of you who are old enough would remember the movie, the film Tiki that was done in the 70s. Some of you may not know. But that is when we would see cyclists. But all throughout the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, up to now, there's hardly any cycling to talk about. So we are making an effort to bring that sport to the fore.
Right, thank you very much, Mr. Nyama. Now I'll give
the sport on the map. Because if you look properly, that we mostly do our races out of the town. So by that, nobody will see us. But when the sport is taken like in the CBD, it makes that people see we are there, that things are happening. So I want to thank the JM Busha for this thing, that they have put us on the map and that they will keep on doing that even to the other people who might need to chip in and to put the sports up front. That's the way that I do.
For these and other stories, visit our website www.263chat.com. Follow us on Twitter @263chat and like our Facebook page 263chat.